Hey everyone, Luis Corvini El Corvo here. Welcome again to our channel. Welcome to another video. Today we're gonna bringing you something related to the holidays. So first of all, happy holidays, all the best for you and your family during this so cheerful season. And today we're gonna be bringing something related to this cheerful season, which is two of the holiday scene boxes from Final Fantasy. So we got here the Final Fantasy Garland at the Chaos Shrine and Final Fantasy VIII Children's of Fate. So it's quite interesting to have these here. They are look. Let's see what they are bringing inside for this one. Three boosters and the scene that we can build to create this panoramic image here. So yeah, so we're gonna be doing this and showing to you guys. But before we start with opening these nice boxes of Final Fantasy and Magic the Gathering cards, I invite you to subscribe to the channel and also click the like button already. Helps us a lot on creating these type of things. So without further ado, shall we begin then? Okay, so let's start with the Final Fantasy Garland at the Chaos Shrine. All right, we can push this one here. I think there's a better opening on this side here. All right. So we also have our shields here to protect everything that is happening. And look at this. When we open the box, it comes with a scene. Okay, we're gonna be building this scene and the spaces to put the cards in here and here, so you then can create this image here. So, well, you can just put it on this side already, which is going to be easier. But anyway, and here are the cards. So Garland here, another thing that you can pop out and have a look. So, okay, it comes like this. Okay, really different way of releasing the cards here. So yeah, I believe you have to. Oh, okay, you have some opening. So here's the thing. So you open from the top. Yeah, and then I think the cards come individually packed. Okay, so a few of them here. So I go. So have a look. These ones here are gonna be the full art ones, but just SIM card, not actually the card. And we'll see of what we're gonna hit on these three boosters here. So far, well, okay, they already release a lot of stuff here, microplastics, which is bad for us and for the environment. But well, yeah, that's it. So let's open the cards first, okay? Let's see what's going on here. All right, these are quite interesting ones. It, so when Garland enters, so Garland, royal kidnapper. When it enters, target opponent becomes the monarch. Okay, whenever an opponent becomes the monarch, gain control of target creature that player controls for as long as they are the monarch. All right, it's gonna be bouncing all creatures gonna be bouncing around. And creatures you control but you don't own get +2/+2 and can be sacrificed. Okay, interesting one. And then it comes the destined warrior. So white, blue, and black. So it's a human warrior, first strike, vigilance, and menace. Cleric, rogue, warrior, and wizard spells you cast cost one less to cast. So it cares about these other type of creatures. So related to the party, I think. At the beginning of combat of your turn, on your turn, creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. You have the full party creatures you control get +3/+0 until end of turn instead. Okay, really interesting effects. It cares, like I said, to the party mechanic. So you need the other types of creatures for them to work in their efficient way, the best way possible. All right, so let's just protect these two first. Cool. And then we have the Destin White Mage, which is a white creature, human cleric, lifelink. Whenever another target creature you control gains lifelink until end of turn. Okay, so you just pay white and gets lifelink. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. If you have the full party, put 3+1/+1 counters on target creatures instead, which is good. Okay, if you are on a life gain deck, helps a lot. Then we have Chaos Shrine's Black Crystal. Interesting, a legendary artifact. Whenever an unknown creature you control dies, exile it. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may put a creature card exiled with Chaos Shrine's Black Crystal onto the battlefield under your control with a finality counter on it. That is when the creature dies, it is exiled. All right. In a reanimator deck, might work well. Then we go to the Destined Thief, which is going to be a human rogue, blue creature. The Destined Thief can't be blocked, and you pay 1 blue. Yeah. And then another target creature you control can't be blocked this turn. It's a really nice and powerful effect. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to one or more players, draw a card, then discard a card. If you have the full party, instead draw 3 cards. Okay, so if you have the full party, it goes a long way, which is nice. And then the Destined Black Mage, old Vivi, I think. Yeah, yeah. And it has Death Touch, and you pay 1 black and tap it. Another target creature you control gains Death Touch until end of turn. And whenever you cast a non-creature spell, the Destined Black Mage deals 1 damage to each opponent. If you have the full party, it deals 3 damage to each opponent instead. Okay, 3 damage is a lot. A non-creature spell, and then you hit your opponents for a lot. So that's all the 6 cards that comes with this scene box. In If you put them all together here, you create the scene that so the panorama, which is interesting, right? Okay, so all these 4 against the against Garland and well the Black Crystal. That's quite nice. So you can see here the rest that comes with this box. So here's Garland, the Destined Warrior, the Destined White Mage, so and the Black Crystal, the Thief, and the Destined Black Mage. All right, and now for um the lottery ticket that is inside these boxes, which are the 3 packs that come together. So let's see how we go with these ones. Hopefully we can get something nice. Hopefully, let's see. All right, here are the commons. The Prima Vista, uncommon, first uncommon, Queen Brain, Cloud of Darkness, and side quests, Raise a Chocobo. And we got Zener card, full art, Ancient Metropolis. Okay, one of the lands with it has an adventure side of it and Laughing Mad. And all right, that's it. So not the best pack I've opened, but well, that's it. Let's open this other one. Right. Let's see what we get for this one. Bard's Bow. All right. No, we're not gonna be talking about the common ones. So Quina, Coup Gourmet, Lionheart. So it's gonna be Squall's weapon, I think, sword. Rufus Shimbra is from Final Fantasy VII. Summon Fat Chocobo. This is a common, but full art. And then Tifa Lockhart. Okay, we got Tifa, which is good. And Prompto Argentum as our foil card. And then the town Windurst. Okay, so these are the ones that we get for the first box. Let's go for the final pack. And if you enjoy it and like the channel, please, like I said, consider subscribing and hit the like button, which is gonna help us a lot. Sabatenda, Instant Ramen, Magic Pot. So Shantoto is our first uncommon. Dragoon's Lance. Ultros, Obnoxious Octopus. Vanille, Cheerful Lassie in this special art. Okay, I only have one of these different arts showing the numbers of the game, which is good. Sarah Farron as our rare. And then Red Mage's Rapier. Okay, and a foil full art island, which is good. Okay, gonna be honest, not the best boosters that I've opened this year, definitely. But well, it is what it is. And then let's just put these ones around here, push this one aside, and then let's go for the box number two. So it's this one is the Final Fantasy VIII Children of Fate. Did you play this game? I think it's really really great. I think the order of the games that I played about from Final Fantasy is gonna be this is the second best one that I played. The history is really interesting for me. All right, which one is your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. All right, more paper here. Come on. Oh my God. Let's open this one. Here's the scene again. Let's have a look at the scene. So the villain, some lightning bolts here. The lady that Squall Lexus, his rival, and Fireball. So let's go for it already. Let's put everything aside here. Don't fall, please. Just stay where you are. All right, stay there. Let's put this one here. Actually, we can open on top of this one. Maybe might be more interesting, right? Okay, let's just clean the table again. And then the three boosters and the scene cards and the actual cards. Opening here again. So let's start with Idea. Idea, Possessed Sorceress. It's a two colorless, one blue, black, and red. Human Warlock. She has War 2. At the beginning of combat on your turn, gain control of target creature an opponent controls until end of turn. Untap that creature. It gains haste until end of turn. Whenever a creature you control but don't own dies, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control, and you draw a card, which is quite good. You have a sack outlet. You can be doing this and stealing people's creatures. They might not gonna be happy, but well, it is what it is, and it's quite interesting effect. Yeah, I really like it. Maybe it could even work with Garland, and yeah. So the villains are joining together from different Final Fantasies, and in order to be more powerful, yeah, to control it, yeah, which is kind of cool. We can put them together. Hey, I really like it. All right, and let's see now. Fated Crash. You may cast this spell as though you had flash if a creature is attacking and a creature is blocking. 5 mana. Target creature you control and target creature an opponent controls each gain indestructible until end of turn, and then destroy all creatures. So it's a board wipe, instant speed, which is good. You save two creatures, and it doesn't need to be your creature, right? Oh, you one creature you control, yeah, but you can do it in somebody else's when somebody else is attacking another player, which is quite good. That's quite good. Yeah, that's nice. So here we are. We have these two. And let's go to Rinoa, Angel Wing, and the white creature, Rebel Warlock. At the beginning of combat of your turn, on your third creatures you control with flying gets +1/+1 and gain vigilance until end of turn. Whenever one or more attacking creatures you control die, you may return one of them to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control with a flying counter on it. Do this only once each turn. Nice too. So she cares about flying creatures. She doesn't have fly herself. So and then Cypher, Balan Rival. It's a nice foil here. I didn't show you the other foil. I didn't bounce it as much, but yeah, this one quite nice foil. So it has first strike. Whenever you attack a player, go target creature that player controls. Whenever a creature attacking one of your opponents becomes blocked by two or more creatures, that attacking creature gains death touch until end of turn. So it forces creatures to attack your opponents, which is good. It's always good for people to attack other players, not you. And then we have Duelist Flame. Until end of turn, target blocked creature you control gets plus X plus 0 and gains trample. And whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, look at that many cards from the top of your library. Exile one of up to one non-land card from among them and put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. You may cast the exiled card without paying its mana cost. Good effect also at the same time. So you're pumping a creature and then you get to play a card without paying its mana cost, which is nice also. And finally, we have Squall, which has red, white, and black, so Mardu colors. So first strike, as Squall enters, choose a number. Whenever one or more creatures attack one of your opponents, if any of those creatures have power or toughness equal to the chosen number, Squall deals damage equal to its power to defending player. Nice. Another strategy that relies on depending on the number that you choose, then it deals damage uh, to the defending player. That's nice. Okay. So here let's build the scene again. And then we have like this. So let's put it here so you can see it in full. So here's Edea, Fated Clash. All right. Oh, and there's like this. It's going to be moving a little bit, but yeah. You have the whole panorama thing and then whole scene cards all together, which kind of nice, right? Yeah, I like this place, these things. They should do it more. Well, they're doing a lot, but not a lot, but they should be doing even more. All right. So we got here the two cards. Let's just open the only scene cards that we have here. So it's gonna be Dia, the Thunderbolt, Renoa, Cypher, and Squall, and like this. This is better looking. Interesting. But it's just pieces of paper, the art series. I don't know if these would come signed or not, maybe. I don't know. Let's put them here. And then let's go for the lottery ticket that we have. Maybe this time we might get a better luck. So let's start and see if we get lucky this time. All right. Ooh. A promise fulfilled. So light up the stage. Lionheart again. Rufus Shinra again. Unexpected request. And the water crystal, okay, that's good. Blue spells you cast cost one less to cast. I didn't have this one. I didn't pull this one before. I had, I think, the green, the red, and the white one. I'm still missing the black one. All right. And each opponent mute cards equal to the number of cards in your hand. Okay, interesting. And Marlboro, or foil Marlboro, and Insomnia. All right. It's a little bit better. Okay. Let's see what we hit here. Hopefully a mythic, okay? Right? Would be good. Didn't hit a mythic so far. Let's see. Cloud of Darkness, Stolen Uniform. Choose target creature you control and target equipment. Gain control of that equipment until end of turn. You steal equipments. That's interesting. Rydia's Return. Oh. Side quest, raise a chocobo. And Dion's Bahamut's Dominant. Dragonfire Dive. During your turn, Dion and other knights you control have flying. When Dion enters, create a 2/2 white knight creature token, and you exile and then return to the battlefield transform. Let's see what is transforming into. The Bahamut. Ward of Wings of Light, put a +1/+1 counter on each other creature you control. Those creatures gain fly until end of turn, so the first two chapters. And Giga Flare, destroy target permanent, exile Bahamut, then return it to the battlefield. Front face up, 5/5 flying. Okay, interesting one. And then we got the Crystal Sword, with the Flash, a foil one. All right. All right. So for all the lucky in the world, hopefully we get something better on these ones here. Eject, Rydia, Zac Fair, Summon, Chocomog, and now Noctis, Prince of Lucis. Lifelink, you may cast an artifact spell from your graveyard by paying 3 life in addition to paying their other costs. If you cast a spell this way, that artifact enters with a finality counter on it. And then Black Mage's Rod's a foil one. Yeah, well, I'm gonna be honest, not the best openings we got this time, but we got at least the chance to have a look in these beautiful and way more interesting cards. I'm gonna be showing to you guys again. Let's build the scenes like this, and hopefully we can get some happiness out of these ones because, well, that's what we need for this one, right? This box opening wasn't the best one, but well, I think that's it. If you enjoyed this video, please considering subscribing to the channel, and of course hit the like button. Is always good for us because channel is about magic. It's about English on not a first language. It's always a task, a challenge, and interesting to see who is watching these type of videos. And for me, I just like to thank you so much for joining me here. And without anything else to add, happy holidays, and I hope to see you again next video. Okay, guys, bye bye. See ya.